Moose and I are back again for another Southern Staples video. Thanks for tuning in, and I encourage you to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, and y'all have a great day. Hi y'all, welcome back to Southern Staples. Thanks for joining me. Today we're just going to cover a basic, simple staple of a Southern kitchen, or any kitchen for that matter. I know I was always intimidated to make a poached egg, even though one of my favorite breakfast items, or brunch for that matter, is Eggs Benedict. And a key component to making great Eggs Benedict is a great poached egg. So today we're just going to go over actually how easy it is for you to make poached eggs. Pretty much you just need a few basic ingredients, a pot with some simmering water over medium heat. You're going to need white vinegar and kosher salt or sea salt, and also just some basic fresh eggs. The fresher the better. I know a lot of people love farmers markets, and I do too right now. So, you know, if you have some from the farmer's market or a local grower, pick those up. The fresher the better. So, as I said, what you want to do is you just want to bring about 1 inch to 2 inches of water to a slow simmer over medium heat on your stovetop. And also you're going to add a teaspoon of kosher salt and 2 teaspoons of vinegar to your water. Now, I've already done that just since we're filming, and the water's already at a simmer. So once your water is at a slow simmer, today I'm just going to make Eggs Benedict for my husband and I. So we're just going to do 2 eggs. I like about 2 eggs per portion. So today we'll just start out with doing 1 person serving of Eggs Benedict. So we'll take 2 eggs. They need to be fresh and cold eggs. And just crack it into a ramekin, or if you have a small bowl, if you don't have a ramekin, don't worry about it. The best thing is to just jump in and don't be intimidated, because, you know, you have a dozen eggs. If you run a couple, no big deal. So what we're going to do, just so that the egg, when it goes into the water, doesn't feather, you want a good, pretty poached egg, so for your presentation. So if you'll just take a spoon or the handle of a spoon and get the water where it's kind of swirling around like a whirlpool, and this will help prevent feathering. So just kind of stir, get the water where it's really spinning around, and just drop your egg right in. Resist the urge to touch the egg or do anything. Take the other one, drop it right into the water. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to resist the urge to fix them or touch them, and just put the lid on your pot for 5 minutes. Set your timer for 5 minutes. And just hope that it all works out. So we'll show you what the lid looks like in a couple minutes when it's opened up, and then also how you can get them out real easily and make a beautiful Eggs Benedict, or just to enjoy a good poached egg in a lot of other ways. Right now we're just going to cook some Canadian bacon. You can eat this just by itself for a great breakfast, or you can add it to Eggs Benedict, which is one of my favorite breakfasts at home and when I travel. So I have just purchased some regular Canadian bacon from the grocery store. You can cook it any way. This is just kind of an easy way on a Saturday, Sunday morning when you're making it for your family. I just have a normal skillet on the stovetop on about between medium to halfway up to high heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a couple pieces. So just grab them. I'm just going to use my fingers. But another thing you might want to do, you can use butter, you can use anything. I'm just going to use a little pan just for ease pretty much. And just put your bacon down. I'll probably just do 3 or 4 pieces. I'm going to do 4 because I plan on having it on Eggs Benedict later, and I like to have it where it's a slice per side of your English muffin. So just kind of constantly move it around, adjust your heat if your stove cooks a little faster or a little slower. I'm sure you probably know how your own stovetop works heat-wise. And just kind of move it around, flip it over if you need to that way. I personally always say flip it a couple times, that way it doesn't burn. I'd rather flip it back and forth rather than have it on one side too long and then be disappointed when I turn it over. Now that we've reduced the heat and actually turned the heat off for 5 minutes and let the eggs poach, let's open it up and see what we have. And again, you know, if you look at them and they're not picture perfect, it's not a big deal, unless you are having a brunch and you might want them a little bit more photogenic. But they'll still taste great either way. Remember to use your pot holder and a slotted spoon. That way you can let the water drain, and it's an easier way to pick up the poached egg out of the water. So pretty much, here's a poached egg. And remember, I only did a batch of 2. Probably this way you might want to do only up to 4. And here is the next layer on top of the Canadian bacon and the toasted English muffin for the eggs Benedict. Remember to just kind of let that water drain a little bit. And there you have it. That's your next step. You're almost there to a perfect plate of eggs Benedict. And next up is the hollandaise sauce, my favorite sauce. As you can see, I've already made a great hollandaise sauce. Check out my other video and I'll take you step by step in that process. Don't be intimidated. You have such a great finished product. And it's really a really easy sauce. I know sometimes people get intimidated by it, but really try it out. It takes only about 5 ingredients. And as you can see, we already have our eggs Benedict plated up with our toasted English muffin and our Canadian bacon, and then also the poached egg. And then now all we have to do is just spoon some of this delicious hollandaise sauce right over our eggs Benedict. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm telling you, your family will love this. This is also a great brunch idea for friends and family, or a special occasion like Mother's Day or a birthday. So try it out. I think you'll really impress yourself. It's such a fun thing, and you'll be so proud of yourself once you've made it. Like I said, enjoy the eggs Benedict. This is one of my favorite brunch ideas. Thanks so much for tuning in to Southern Staples. Enjoy your eggs Benedict, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and invite your family and friends. Thanks so much, and have a great day.